So, when you think about how we relate to time, we relate to it on a variety of scales: minute to minute, day to day, months, years, decades, up to a full lifetime. Our ancestors, they didn't have digital clocks, they didn't have electric light. And so their entire sense of time was built around the land and the sky. The changing of the seasons marked when to plant, when to harvest, when to rest. And magic was often an extension of that same cycle. It was a way of staying in harmony with nature's timing. Each season carries its own archetype. Spring, we recognize that to be about initiation. It's about beginnings, about new growth, about awakening energy. Summer is expanding that energy outwards. It's about abundance, activity, manifestation. Autumn calls for harvest, which involves reflection, gratitude, gathering what you've cultivated. Winter invites introspection. It's about quiet, about rest, and gestation before the next cycle begins. All of these things were recognizable through not only the weather patterns, but different levels of light and the changing angles of the sun and the different stars that they would see in the sky. And so over time, I think of it as the world breathing. It's the way the world breathes, and it goes through this very natural, repetitive cycle over and over on a year basis. And it's really how we, as humans, marked out what a year was. It's how we began to define and lay out time and understand it, is just through observing natural patterns. So one framework that you may want to use in order to plan out your spell work, if you're willing or able to wait for, a longer term period of time, is to look at it on a season by season basis. What is it that what is the energy that you're trying to tap into? And is there a season of the year that would make the most sense to focus that energy within? In the past, also, you were really tied to the seasonal availability of certain materials. So if you wanted to work with certain herbs or botanicals, unless they were stored away, you may not have access to those until the return of the season in which they grow. The earth follows a very distinct, recognizable, repeatable rhythm. Humans really had no choice but to fall in line with it. We're a little bit divorced from it now in the modern era, but I think especially when you're working in that realm, it can only make things better to sync yourself to the natural flow of things. So keep that in mind as far as the seasons go. Consider the season that you're working in, see how you can align what you're looking for to fit within that season, and you're just going to amplify your results that much more.